Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba da ba da. Hey Twa, how's it going? Still trying to figure out why the alerts don't work anymore. I don't know why. Stream elements in general doesn't seem to work for me anymore. I don't know why though. I guess I'm gonna try and figure that out in the future. If I can't figure it out right now. Is today the first or second day of the rotation? I think it started like 1.5 hours ago, so today is gonna be day 1. Also, welcome to the stream. I don't know if I asked you this already, but are you excited for the new Tomodachi game? I have actually never played a Tomodachi game. So I'm a little indifferent about it. Simply because I don't have any experience with it whatsoever. Today presented a nightmare scenario for you as an organist. Give me another second, chat, before we do anything. Why do my alerts not work anymore? What am I doing wrong? They have always worked. But for the past month or so, they simply do not show up on stream anymore. I have no idea what's causing it though. Like the URL is the URL is correct. The URL. That is correct. That should work. Why does it not show up then though? This one has gender options and you can make your Mies gay this time? Interesting. I think I'm gonna figure that out at a later point. Like, we probably won't need alerts today anyway, unless Hyper decides to show up. I haven't heard of Hyper in a while, actually. No idea what he's doing right now. Alright, until there's a couple of more people in chat, I think I'm just gonna play by myself, like 1 or 2 matches. Looking at that, like I have a huge friend list here and only 2 people seem to be online right now. So, let's actually just play. I haven't played Salmon Run in a while. Jesus Christ, and you can see it by the way I'm moving. Like my movement is all over the place. But I decided, since it's a golden rotation today, why not stream it again? It's been a while. Like last time I streamed Salmon Run was probably... like last summer or something like that. It's really been a while. Maybe someone in chat know better than me. Recordings were decided on at the last minute and you got paid anyway. I mean, as long as you got paid, that's good. Dr. E. Yeah, I'm getting my favorite of the bunch straight away. The one that a lot of people actually hate, but I love this weapon. The Gristle Slosher. As long as you can somewhat handle it, it's actually really, really strong. The way I usually play this is by sloshing once or twice and then just recharging, and I also tend to not throw any bombs. If possible. Bombs? Eggs, of course, not bombs. I mean, both. How many of you in chat have actually watched my latest video? I'm curious. Like, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually... Oh, hold on. I'm actually working on a 3rd Splash project. For those who have no idea what I'm talking about, Splash is basically just a bunch of fan-made Splatoon-inspired pieces of music of all kinds. And this time it's gonna be a combination of brand new songs, and I've remade, like, it's probably gonna be 4 songs from the previous albums that I wasn't completely 100% happy with, and now that it's been a couple of years, I've become much better at composing music exactly the way I want it to sound like. So I decided to just redo a bunch of them. Remake them. You have, and I bet I enjoyed it. That's awesome. I can't wait to show all of them, to be honest. Like, I know that the Splatoon hype... calling it... I don't know if you can call it over. But it has gone back dramatically in the past, like, year or so. Including for myself. Like, I barely streamed any Splatoon in the past year. But for some reason, it seems to be coming back again. I feel like that lies in the nature of Splatoon to a degree. Like, sometimes you don't touch it for several months and then you play it every day, and then you don't touch it for a couple of months again and then you play it every day. It's not a bad thing by any means, though. I think that's good, actually. I would be playing this if my Switch could handle more than 5 seconds of Salmon Run gameplay. Oh yeah, I think they messed it up on the Switch 1 a little bit, right? Something with the frame rate has been messed up. On the Switch 2, which I'm playing on, it's running so smoothly. Also, welcome to the stream, by the way, Lola. Do you use sound and voice samples to your music? You mean samples by other people? Or like samples directly from the games? If so, then no. I'm trying to do everything myself, basically. I mean, the only sample, that's going to be a bit of a spoiler, the only sample that I'm using from this game now is the Salmon Run timpani. Like that marching drum kind of thingy. I got access to that now, which I'm so happy about. That was one of the main things that didn't make my Salmon Run songs sound completely authentic, if that makes sense. Sonic CD and Sonic Rush used samples in the music. Yeah, I'm not going to use those kind of samples in fan-made Splatoon stuff. Probably, like, we're gonna see. The project isn't done yet, after all. I still have both of my specials. And to be honest, my special is kind of pointless in this wave. I'm just gonna waste it. The one thing that I'm not entirely sure about yet is if I'm gonna turn this into a collaboration or not. Like, Splash 1 was almost entirely by myself. For Splash 2, I reached out to a couple of friends and people I know. I think 4 in total. So far for Splash Ultimate, what I'm calling the third one, it's basically, it's like Smash Ultimate. That's the joke behind the name. Splash Ultimate. So far I haven't reached out to anyone. I'm thinking about doing it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I might. Like, a lot of you are probably aware just how talented, or I don't really like the word talented, how skilled the music part of the Splatoon community really is. There's so many great musicians. Nice. Hey, what are the ones in the little cars called again? I don't remember any of the names. That's a good question, actually. I think they are called Scrappers? Scrapper? If I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. I think Scrapper. But I love Grisco weapons so much. Imagine a challenge where the teams thrash each other with them. I don't know how much fun that would be if you just die in one hit, but regardless of the weapon that you're using. Like, for challenge mode, I guess why not, you know. Ikatsu saremashita. Since it's been a while, I haven't opened a room yet, chat, but I am going to in a while. The pool name actually hasn't changed at all in the past couple of years, so I think I'm just gonna pin that. It was Bang Bing, right? Or was it Bing Bang? I think it was Bang Bing. So if you're in the mood of also playing a couple of matches and you want to join me, feel free to do so. I'm gonna open a room after this match here. God, Grisco weapons are so much fun though, I agree. We'll try to switch, and if it works, then I shall play the game. That's awesome. Yeah! Oh, those of you who have never seen my streams, people tend to or used to tell me that one of the main reasons why they watch my streams is because of the random yelling here and there. I kind of can't control that. Sometimes I just yell like a maniac out of nowhere. I mean, not without reason, obviously. But Splatoon can really make me feel fully, or also Splatoon and a couple of other games as well, can really make me feel completely immersed into the game. I should probably try and help the others. Woo! F. It was bangbing, yes, sitting this one out due to persistent nausea. The rest of you enjoy. Thank you, and get well. If a streamer was screaming like Lau Long from Yakuza 3, then I would also watch the stream. This is a reference that I have to admit that I don't get, but I assume that stream is unique. Even though I don't know it. Whenever you fight him in Yakuza 3, he goes Yow! On most of his attacks. Something like that? I don't know. Okay, someone's gonna have to take out this dude. Can I hit? I think I didn't do anything actually, but nice. I keep humming a song that's not publicly out yet, so I should stop doing that. Ah! I love all of the Grisco weapons, to be honest. I always felt like the blaster and the Brella feel a little too similar, but apart from that, I love all of them. I really do. Da, da, da. It's more like a guy charging into battle, but close enough. Yeah! That sounded more like someone having, like... No, I'm not gonna make the joke, anyway. Right, what's it gonna be? Oh no. Not on this stage. I don't like it on this stage. Glowflies. Ah! I have a pretty terrible weapon for this. Yeah, I should probably go over there. I have a pretty terrible weapon for glowflies. I think, at least. We do have a roller, though, so this roller needs to carry us. Okay, and someone needs to get killed, and that's gonna be me. Someone needs to pick up the axe, is what I want to say. If they start charging towards me, I think I'm doomed. Okay, if we don't mess up, we've basically won now. Yeah, and the moment I say that, I'm messing up. Jesus Christ, it's so annoying when it especially happens with wave 1. You hate it. Because you lose the most points, then I guess, right? Maybe that's just me, but I feel like this is one of the toughest stages actually to survive glowflies. I think the most difficult one might be High Tide in... Jesus Christ, what is that stage called again? Like Salmon Junction or whatever it's called? Like High Tide glowflies, Jesus Christ, that's insane, I think. Minor inconvenience, I can't find my Switch, which I used to play video games on the Nintendo Switch. How do you lose a Nintendo Switch? I'm just curious. I'm gonna open a room now anyway, though. Maybe there's someone in chat who would like to join me. Or maybe there's still people in the pool who get this notification and decide to join me then. So... as always, no password, of course, whatsoever. If you want to join me, just join me. If you don't want to join me, then join me anyway. If you don't have time because you're at work or you've got homework to do, then stop doing that and play Salmon Run. Okay, give me a couple of seconds. I need something to drink. I also have the feeling that it's too early for a lot of people. Like, as you all know, usually when I stream, it's much later than now. It's like at least 1.5 hours later than now. So I'm gonna send out a second notification. Just in case some people do show up. If not, I think I'm gonna continue playing by myself for a bit. There we go. Final notification, just in case there's more people. I'm also gonna reach out to a couple of people directly. It's really been a while. If you wear a bag with a switch inside of it, where would you be? I would probably be where you least expect it. So check the garage if you have one. I have no idea. Woo! Are you doing it with viewers? Yes. Like, there's not a lot of people here right now. So we're only 2 right now, but if you'd like to join after this, do let me know. Did I pin the pool name? I think I did, yeah. Our pool name is bangbing. It has been this for like 3 years now, I think. Basically, ever since they came up with this concept of pools, it has been bangbing. Da, da, da. Yeah! Anyway, sorry. Let's try and be normal again. I love this weapon so much. That's a fun code. I mean, all this bangbing stuff used to be a running gag on this channel back in... when did I make those Splatoon videos? Like 2022, I think? It's really been a while. I can't believe it's 2026 already. Back when I still made all of those reaction kind of videos and whatnot. Man, time really flies. Da, 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 da. It's all crystal weapons? Yes, it's a golden rotation right now. It started like 2 hours ago or so. So you can play today or tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow though, but we're gonna see, maybe. I'm kind of motivated for some reason. Mainly because it's been a while. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah! I just sounded like Homer Simpson there. At least the German version. Crispy roll and making me go vroom vroom. Oh yeah, absolutely. I keep vertical flicking sometimes, unintentionally. You can see that I haven't played in a while. All those noob mistakes. I think it's in my friend's car, bro. Oh, that sucks. You should probably text them. La 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 la. I like you so far. Is it okay for me to subscribe to you? I mean, if you like... I don't stream that often, to be honest. If you like my stuff or if you just want to subscribe, you don't need to ask for permission. What was that? Alright, that's not an optimal start, but it was at least a funny one. Oh god, I keep dying. Might have been the coolest death ever. That was so cool. I mean, if I die, then I at least want to die with style. Or in style, I guess. I think I'm just gonna use a little waste, maybe, but... Oh. Same thing again. It was like an enemy death. Why did you do that? To be completely honest, it's been a while and I underestimated just how far this thing... I don't know, work for that. How far you actually shoot forward when you do that. I didn't expect it to be that much. And it was funny. Should probably get rid of the co-hops. Wave 2 clear! Let me do my math, then I'll join. I hated math back in school. Like, to a certain point, they at least taught you stuff that's actually useful in everyday life, but at some point it just stopped. At some point it almost became into a perversion. Like abstract concepts that no normal human being usually needs in their life. Unless you're doing something with maths as a profession. But yeah, maths was one of my least favorite subjects 400 years ago when I was still in school. And did you know that you can throw the eggs for the ink of a bomb? Yes, I know that. Okay, I am just gonna use that now. Can I hit that dude? Yes. Is there a room? Yes. I'm gonna reopen the room after this match. The one who has joined me for just this one match is obviously free to just rejoin if they want. We still need an egg. My gut feeling tells me we're gonna see boss now. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. It's the Triumvirate, by the way. Just how old are you if you ended school 400 years ago? According to this community, I basically created time. That's how old I am, roughly. I'm older than time itself. Alright. Oh, I forgot. We have... We have 2 specials now. Hey, Nightbot is finally here. Alright, that's awesome. So Nightbot still works, but my stream alerts for some reason do not anymore. I need to look into that at some point. That was not particularly useful. Oh, I need to get out of here. I need to get rid of this dude. Nope. I think I did. Ow. Yeah. Wait, pinned message? Yes. Just join the pool. I'm gonna send out a notification after this match again. A friend of mine is also going to join us. As always, I think we're not going to be able to do that because Joe still has way too much health. Look at that. I mean, it was not too bad, but also not perfect. We got 3 goals though. Nice. Okashirarengo! 3 gold is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, time for a new room. Since there's more people in chat now, and the rotation's changing anyway. Awesome. So, if you'd like to join, just join the pool bangbing, and you should see my notification. What is your rank? I'm X rank. I mean, right now, I think I'm actually not X rank anymore because I haven't played in a while. I'm probably at S plus again, or S or whatever. I think S. I don't know how this works if you haven't played in a while. Alright, room time. But what in Grisco? Just the maximum everywhere. Notification, of course. Okay, Otto's here. You just got X rank? Awesome. Okay, there's room for 1 more person. And there we go. Miss Tora. Recognize your name from chat. Let's go. Let's destroy some fish. Otto. Oh, your name is still green. I appreciate the support, by the way, Otto. Even though I really haven't streamed that much in the past, like, I don't know, not years. In the past, like, 8 months or so. Years would be a little too much. Yeah, I haven't streamed that often in the past, like, 8 years. Hey, Otto, it's been ages. Yeah. Ever since the Splatoon 3 hype has cooled down a little bit, a lot of us have kind of stopped playing or hanging out. So we should do that more often again, to be honest. I miss these times a little bit. Hyper! Hyper's here! Mwahaha! I gotta tell you something, Hyper, before you... I mean, I know you. Before you throw around with money or whatever, or like stuff like that, the alerts don't work anymore for some reason. I need to look into that. I don't know why, but they just don't work anymore. Like, everything works in theory and when I test them, but they just don't show up for some reason. So I'm gonna look into that after stream. I really need to look into that. But yeah, welcome, welcome. It's been 20 months. Thank you so much for the 20 months, Hyper. That's insane. For those who don't know, it's a golden rotation right now, as you can probably see. I had no plans to stream Splatoon today, but then I saw this golden rotation, and then I had plans to stream Splatoon today. Ah! Hey Baba, how's it going? You just came to say hi, so bye. Hi and bye. Yeah! Oh, I need to get out of here. Of course, I'm not gonna stop supporting you. Thank you so much. Hey Otto, if you ever need to flee from your country, you're welcome to stay here for a while. I've actually said that to a bunch of people in the past. Since the world is kind of fucked in a few places right now. Gotta test the thing just to be sure. Like, the messages show up in chat, but the... not on stream, if that makes sense. Like, I can read the stuff in chat. But it's just not the same without the funny alerts. Jesus Christ! 5 memberships! Thank you so much, Hyper. Storix Official, Kiwi Bird... what is that? iDeep 2004. Andrera Miro and... it's difficult reading out names that I've never read before while also playing and trying not to die. And also HNS Nemuri are all members of the member channel membership now, which means they get early access to videos. And a bunch of other cool stuff, like custom emojis. Hey chat, show people what the custom emojis of this channel look like. Custom banner and stuff like that. Nothing super duper fancy, so... But if you like that, if you want to support this channel and me, feel free to become a member. Yeah! I said it earlier already, but those of you who have not been here, I released a new fan-made Splatoon song yesterday? No, I think it was on Wednesday already. Also, I think we're gonna lose here actually. F. One short, but that's fine. Thank you so much, Hyper. Thank you so much. It's been a while, right? Yes, those are some of the super awesome and not at all awkward and cringe like emojis you can use. Thanks, Chris. I need that. Hey guys, is Good Burger still free on YouTube or do we have to buy it? What is Good Burger? I feel like I wasn't a super duper big help this time. But yeah. Good Burger is a movie. Interesting, I actually don't know that. My gut feeling tells me it's like animated or something like that. Good Burger? I don't know though, just a gut feeling, no idea. A wild guess in the dark. What if I shoot Otto? Okay. I really shouldn't be standing up here. Very funny movie about Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Ah! Nice. I can deal with so many kinds of enemies with this weapon, but not... What do you call these again? Jesus Christ, I forgot the name of these enemies. Oh my god, Hyper specifically. I think I'm starting to get that dementia or something. What are those enemies called again? Those pillars? I completely forgot. It's been too long. I know that they are just called pillar in Japanese. I think they had a different name in English. Fish sticks! Oh, obviously. How could I forget? How could I forget fish sticks? Nice. Ping me if you need me to smite someone. Will do. Was anyone else staring at a black screen, or is it just me? Why are you staring at a black screen? Like, does the stream not work for you, or what are you implying? Or are you actually just intentionally looking at a black screen? Don't ever forget Hochdruckverunreiniger. Oh yeah, the German word for stingray is kind of awesome. It is so unnecessarily long. The German name, even if you don't know any German, it's probably funny. The German name for the short special weapon stingray is Hochdruckverunreiniger. Like literally meaning something like high pressure, dirty, or dirt maker. Which is essentially what it is. I've always liked that one. Even though I barely know about any of the German localization. What a lot of people usually don't know when they see me stream for the first time is that I'm actually German. I speak in English, I speak fluent English, and I have all of my games in Japanese, so yes, I'm German. Does that make sense? No, it does not. Do I care? No. Power washer. Look at that slot. No! Why don't you kill it with just one slash? Ah! Nice! Every now and then I just gotta yell. You only got audio if you stream, no visuals, but seeing nobody's complaining is probably on my end. I assume it's just on your end. Chat, all of you others, you can see the stream, right? You would have told me if you don't see anything, right? I don't know what's the issue. No idea. Yes, as in yes, it's just a black screen. No, kidding. You can see it alright, alright. Seems to be on your end then, Hyper. Or, do you have your eyes closed by chance? Yeah! Oh man, I've really forgotten about some of the names in this game. Even some of the Salmon Run names. That's what you get for not playing in a while, I guess. I think I'm just gonna use that to collect eggs, basically. I restarted my eyes, it's fixed now. Nice. Nice! Like, think about it. Would blinking be considered restarting one's eyes? Like a quick restart, maybe. Yeah. By the way, how many achievements are in this game? In this game, there's 750 achievements. No, wait, that was a different game, I think, wasn't it? You know what's funny, Hyper? Since I last streamed Kirby Air Riders back in December, I actually haven't touched the game again. I have no idea why, but I completely lost interest in the game after a certain amount of hours that I put into it. Not saying that it's boring whatsoever. I just feel like I've seen everything at some point and I wanted to move on. And now that this I'm allowing myself to swear for a moment. Now that this fucking piece of shit winter finally seems to be over, to quote a friend of mine, they usually call it fucking piece of shit snow and stuff like that. Now that this finally seems to be over, my motivation is just back. My motivation is back. Like I said, the past couple of days I've worked on a new Splatband concept for Splash Ultimate. Yes, I'm actually still working on that. One of the main reasons why it's taking me so long to finish that is I haven't touched the project in like 7 or 8 months, I think. It's last year. All of this, the rise of AI shit and stuff like that has completely demotivated me to continue working on music in general. But I think I'm finally past that identity crisis, or whatever you want to call that. And that was so demotivating. And it still is demotivating, but I just don't care anymore. Like, fuck AI. Hey Blue, how's it going? I'm not dead. Wow. Wow, that was an incredible save. And then I just get killed. Hey Random Shadow, how's it going? And everyone else who I missed by accident. By the way, also welcome! Will I join later? Yes. I'm gonna reopen the new rooms every now and then. It always depends on how many people are in chat. Nice. Not in my neck of the woods, but yours. Why do you become Lao Kagong whenever you die? You think that's just a thing that I do while I'm streaming? If you think that, then you're actually wrong. I actually do that in real life as well sometimes. Hyper can probably, and also Trois, you can probably testify. That I just sometimes yell randomly because it's funny. And at some point it just became something that I do more or less automatically. Nothing wrong with yelling like a maniac for no reason. Like for some reason, of course, yes, but you know how I mean that. Okay, I have to do math now. The answer is... I've just read a joke article the other day, Lola, about maths. Scientists have finally decided X is always 5. So there's your solution. Boom. Okay, someone needs to take out the stinger. Or take down. Don't ask them out. Nice. Yeah! Before I go, did you know that cheese comes from milk, which comes from cows, which comes from nature? I bet you didn't. What a message. X for me is 17.4586 or some other crazy number. The good thing to all of you, unless you're actually doing something maths related, you will not need any of that in your real life ever. Like, you should be able to do basic stuff, of course. Like, for example, you want to paint a wall and you want to estimate just how much paint you need to buy. That's something you can more or less calculate. Or like, how much wallpaper do you need? Nate, how much wallpaper do you need for that? Blah, blah, blah. So you don't buy too much. Or too little. That stuff is useful, but like integral... whatever that stuff is called in English, I actually don't know. You do not need that in your life. Unless you plan to become like a... I don't know. A theoretical physicist or something like that. In math... Okay, we need more eggs. Nice. My gut feeling tells me it's boss time again. Would be a little early, I know, but it's just a gut feeling. Yeah. Sad. But nice. What do you need? Sinus, cosinus, and tangents. I don't actually know how to say all of these terms in English. But yeah, stuff for you don't really need that. There are barely any jobs where you actually do need that. How do you make a living if you are unmotivated to compose? Just because you're unmotivated, you can still compose if you have to. Dream is dropping frames, I think. Oh, is it? Drop frames 0 for me, so I don't think so. Should be fine. I'm gonna make a new room now, by the way, chat. I'm going to make a new room. Those of you who have already played with me, you can of course rejoin if you want. Not for me, no. Just basically want to give other people a chance to also join. So I'm gonna make a new room, and whoever gets in first, gets in first. First come, first serve, basically. I'm lying in bed, vegetating through existence with influenza A. Get well soon, Blue. Alright, new room is up. What's the password? No password. No password. I'm just sending out a notification. There you go. And 4th player, please. And would going to sleep be putting your eyes in the rest mode? I mean, yes, Lola. Just basically scrolling back a little bit because I missed some messages. You're in. Alright, we still have room for a 4th person. If someone wants to join. Pool is pinned. Bang bing. Golden rotation today. Doesn't matter how good you are. Shall I join? You can join again if you want. Yeah, sure. It was just your internet you just refreshed. Alright. There we go. Let's go. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum. Battle no kaishi desu. 3 buckets in a roller. Why does this sound like the beginning of a joke or something like that? 3 buckets in a roller are entering a bar. You're Sanu, by the way? What does Sanu mean? Oh, yeah, welcome, Baba. Baba. Why did I say that like that? A Baba. I'm gonna kill Rain Dude first. Drizzler, I think? No. Is it Drizzler? I think so. Big shot! Nah! Yeah! Nice, nice, nice. Okay. There's so many big shots! Someone should actually start collecting the eggs though. Oops. Thank the world for paracetamol because ibuprofen does fuck all for me. For me, it's actually the complete opposite. Paracetamol only makes things worse for me. Like, I tried that a couple of times and when I had a migraine and it only made things so much worse. Ibuprofen works wonders for me personally. But yeah, the thing is... bit of a personal thing to talk about, I guess, but... I do suffer from pretty severe migraines every now and then. And I need at least like 800 ibuprofen or something like that. Otherwise I don't notice anything. I don't wish these kinds of migraines on anyone though. I mean, on some people maybe, yeah, but... No, he's still alive. Okay. I'm coming for the rescue. For the rescue, you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. I'm just gonna ignore that anyway. Nice. I actually had my very first migraine yesterday, which I didn't. Your very first... fun fact, Blue? I think I got my first headache at around like 16 or 17. Before that, it was just non-existent to me. And these days, like, it's... I rarely ever have a month where I don't have a migraine. It's not always a super severe one. Like, sometimes they only last for like 8 or 10 hours or something like that. But if I'm unlucky, some of those migraines last for 3 days. I've had one of those when I met up with Hyper and 2 other friends in late 2024. I got one on the day that I left, or night that I left, basically. Which I think was a Monday, if I'm not mistaken. And I could still feel that migraine on Wednesday. Absolutely insane. Ah! Right, so far so good. It's to the rescue. Did I say something wrong? Yeah. Nice. Still no boss though. I think you said for the rescue. Could be that I said that, yeah. Booyah! You got obliterated by explosions. There should be a message for that if you actually get killed by an explosion. Obliterated by explosions. You meant your sister gave you the nickname Sanu? I mean, I never really had that many nicknames, but that's due to the fact that my actual name... I mean, people just use Chris. What other kind of nickname would you choose? You wouldn't call me Toff. Or Wrist, or something like that. Wrist. So it kinda has to be Chris. I'd find it funny if you call me something else, though. You just refer to me as Toff. Chris Deltarune. Nah! Ah! Yo, Isto. That's really powerful character in Avatar called Toph. Ah! I was looking at chat. Okay, I was looking at chat and I just walked into the water backwards. Okay, we do need some eggs here. Some more eggs. I'm just gonna use that. I feel like that didn't do anything. Uh-oh. Ah! Moral of the story, no phone at the firearm. Getting distracted. Exclamation mark. What was it again? Autism? Yeah. Exclamation mark autism chat. Let me check if those commands actually still work. Maybe they work, maybe they work, maybe they're broken. No, they still work. Okay, autism gaming, everyone, we're gonna be here for a while. That's actually not the one that I was looking for. I was looking for the distraction one. I forgot what the prompt for that is, though. Oh, by the way, since you're here right now, Otto, can I throw some money at you in the future? Like I said, I continued Splash Ultimate, finally, after a long time of not working on it. And I'm really thinking about giving one of the new bands that I just came up with, like, visuals as well. And since I suck at visual art, I thought maybe you have interest in my money. Someone keeps calling me bored because I said I'm bored once. Hi bored, I'm Chris. I'd totally be down to do some art stuff for you, just let me know when. Alright. That's awesome. I can tell you the name of the band already because I think it's not gonna change. They are the Bass Blades or Bass Blades, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's basically a combination of synth stuff and death metal. Ish. Like, maybe not death metal, but metal for sure. Like, my main inspirations for that were Sashimori and Despair, and one of my own bands from Splatoon, Zebrafish. And I basically just wanted to come up with a band that sounds heavy as fuck. One of their songs is almost done, and I think I'm doing a good job so far. Oh yeah, this is wave 3. I still have a special in mind. I'm just gonna use it now! Bam! Ah! Still no boss. Surprising. That sounds cool as heck. And in theory, it's also... In theory, it would be 2 commissions if you're down. But one at a time. I've actually talked to you about the other one last year already. I don't know if you remember, like it's this Salmon Run kind of band with the Inkling in it disguised as a Salmonid. Maybe that still rings a bell to you. Still having plans to bring back that band. That band concept, at least, yeah. The Salmonid band with the Inkling imposter, exactly. You love Salmon music, nah, yeah, so do I. That's why I also decided to compose more Salmon stuff for this upcoming album again. Like original music, no remixes. High tide is surprisingly stressful on the stage. Like, maybe not stressful, but keeps you on your toes. Normal wave. How have you been doing in the past couple of months, chat? Like I said, I haven't streamed Salmon Run since last June, apparently, so... How have you been doing? What have you been doing? Are you still sane? Have you ever been sane? Take that, chicken tower. The Japanese name is just Tower, by the way. All the Japanese names for these salmonids are so uninspired. Or efficient, whatever you want to call it. Like, this one is Tower, this one is like shoulder pads. This one is Pillar, the fish sticks. Oh. What is Morse called? That's a good question. That is a good question. I actually don't know right now. I actually forgot, yeah. We're gonna get killed by one at some point, so I'm gonna have a look then. I forgot their name. Or like that snake-like enemy, for example. It's called Snake. It's that simple. Come on, let's kill it. Nice. It's probably all the way over here. No. I mean, then it's gotta be here. This is wave 3, by the way, so if you still have specials, use them. Nice. In Splatoon 2, these enemies were so much more dangerous. If you got too close to them, they would actually kill you. They would one-shot you. I'm kind of glad that they removed that. But as a result, these kinds of waves have become a bit too easy, if you ask me. Like back in Splatoon 2, this would have killed me. No, I missed! Oh, bus time finally. There we go. Otsukare-sama. Let's go! Turned 18 since last June, but that's kinda it. Yeah, the thing is, as soon as you're 18, like, when you're younger than 18, you're so looking forward to finally be 18, right? But after a while, you're gonna notice that you will just keep aging. A lot of people treat 18 like it's the end goal that you have to reach. But yeah, no, you just get older and older and older and older. All of a sudden you're 19, all of a sudden you're like 23. You've just been 23, all of a sudden you're like 27. Do we even have a chance? Like high tide? Oh god. Want to hear some interesting statistics or whatever about this? Ever since they introduced the Triumvirate, I think I've only managed to beat it like 10 times, if at all. I still find this incredibly difficult. Maybe it's less than 10 times even. So many things need to go right, and you need to get a good weapon to have a chance. You're back, Lola. Welcome back, Lola. You bet it more than once? Yes. Maybe like, I don't know, 6-7 times or so. Not too often, actually. Most of the time, we managed to beat 2 of them, but Joe just has so much health. So much health. And if one of us has the roller, for example, or the duelist, I think we've just lost, basically. If there's anyone else lurking in chat, by the way, who would like to join, do let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to continue in this formation for a few more games. High tide might be loathed. Duelies are good. I mean, duelies are definitely better than Dynamo against those 3 enemies. I guess. Maybe actually not. Can't you just clip yourself between Joe and a wall? I think I've seen a video about that at some point. Honestly, the absolute best thing about this weapon that I'm holding right now is the sound design. Ford F-150 roller. You know what, it's only wave 1, but I think I need to get rid of some of the shore bosses here. Nice. How long have I been live, by the way? It doesn't show me today for some reason. 1 hour and 20 minutes already? Really? Is that correct? I assume it is. Why does it not show me that anymore? It used to show me that. Always. For some reason it doesn't. Or maybe I'm blind or something. No clue. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna use that special as well. Come on, open your mouth. There we go. So many of these dudes. I threw an egg in there. Jesus Christ. You guys think I could beat a King Salmon in a fist fight? It depends. You can probably beat Ouroboros. Because he doesn't have fists. This is probably my least favorite risk weapon. But you can do cool stunts anyway. Which I am going to do. Even if it kills me. Again. Don't think any of them have... Ah! He just got driven over. Have fists. We love sword. I think it's probably the hardest to use. I don't know. At least for me. Okay, are the stingers dead? No. I gotta kill it. Oh god. I'm gonna use this to... No! One more egg! Stay alive! Or rescue Otto and me. Nice. You don't think any of them have... Exactly, that's exactly my opinion. Another different question, Lola. What is more likely? You beating all three of them in a fist fight, or you finding your switch again? Slosher is my favorite. Same, I love the Slosher. Slosher is also one that's really quite difficult to use, but if you know how to use it, it's an absolute monster. A monster of a weapon. You had Slosher all three times. The former. Someone else can join us, by the way, chat. There's room for a fourth person. People say the katana is better, but I think katana is better at crowd control than boss killing compared to Slosher. Yeah, I would say katana is probably one of the weaker ones. Like, not the weakest. It really depends on the kind of enemies that attack you and the stage. I think Slosher is just insanely good. And I've also grown to really like the Grisco Stringer. I used to think that one is pretty bad, but I think it's also really good, actually. You require very little brain power to use Slosher. It's weirdly similar to Explosher. Yeah. Alright, fourth person who wants to join us now. Otherwise, we're gonna continue like this. Member no goryu o matte imasu. It's like my Switch is actively running away from me or hiding. And hiding. Maybe it is. Maybe it's conscious and ran away. It grew legs and ran away. That's I have this tendency to imagine things like that, and that's a funny image in my head. Like a switch just running around. All right, final notification. Otherwise, we're gonna continue like this. Five, 4, 3. Those are long seconds, I know. 2, 1. Let's go. Otto is driving me over. Ah! There's no escape. Is your refrigerator running? No, but my Switch is. Literally, yes. I think the Grisco Charger is the best. You have crazy range, good damage, and it's also one of the best, I think. Charger does struggle with stuff like fish sticks, though. I also think that the Blaster is actually really good, but I kind of find Blaster a little bit boring. Same thing with what is that thing called again? Same with the Brella. I'd say Brella is probably the weakest out of all of them. I assume it's kind of like Blaster but worse. I'd say though. I think it always depends on the stage and the rotation. By the way, I think I was lying earlier actually when I said I've reached the max in every stage and everything. I've actually never reached 999 in Salmon and Smokeyard. So whenever there's a golden rotation in Salmon and Smokeyard, I am going to stream that. I'm going to stream the shit out of that. If that ever happens, I don't know. I even managed to get 999 in the ship stage from Splatoon 2, which I think is probably the best, the worst stage in the game. But in Salmon and Smokeyard, I've not even been close to 999. I think my record is only like 450 or so, without golden rotation. Insanely bad. Dualies feel clunky to use a little bit, yeah. You like Grisco Roller because vehicular fish slaughter. Vehicular fish slaughter. Roller has the vertical flick of death and despair. I think the vertical flick one-shots everything, right? Why are we killing them out here, by the way? We should lure them in here. Hey Flyfish, how's it going? I'm gonna kill you now. Death and despair to you, not the fishes. Depends on how you see it, how you look at it, yeah. Wait, that dude didn't get killed? That's surprising. F. Save us! Nice. Alright, I am going to use that. Where am I going to use that? I'm going to use it right here, actually. Kill the children! No! Not my best match. If you climb up a wall and press B one too many times, it's an instant death. The roller, you mean? You gotta admit it's fun to use until the fish are elevated. Yeah. What a lot of people don't know about the katana is you can actually one-shot fly fish as well. Like, let me demonstrate you. Let me demonstrate, chat. Bam! And you can also do that while you're standing right underneath them. Uh-oh. Yeah! Alright, I still have a special. What do I use it for, though? That's the question. I'm just gonna use it now. I don't know what for, though. I think I'm just gonna throw it up in the air. Ah! Let go of your egg that I want to steal. Nice! Jesus Christ. You can also just call me Chris. 151, not bad. I am actually playing with the idea of streaming it again, but with a camera and our punishment wheel. If some of you in chat remember. It's really been a while, but for those who have no idea what I'm talking about, I used to stream Big Run back in the days, and whenever I lost a shift, I basically just turned the punishment wheel, which had, I think, like 120 possible things that I needed to do. Sometimes it was talk a particular way, do something in-game, do something not in-game, make a fool of myself in this way or that way. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna bring that back at some point. Should Splatoon 4 ever be a thing, then I am going to stream so much more than I used to. I really want to lean into that. And by Splatoon 4, I don't mean Splatoon Raiders, I mean actually Splatoon 4. I don't know about you guys, but Splatoon Raiders doesn't sound interesting to me so far. Like, granted, we don't know that much about it yet, but I don't know. Unless they also make that a multiplayer game in some way. If it actually is just a single player game, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Gonna have to wait and see, I guess. I do expect we're gonna get some news on the game this year, and then a release date for like 2027 or so maybe, but no idea. That was not particularly good. Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Mr. Jakov? Our Lord and music composer, yeah. No, I'm not a lord. No way, I didn't know there was a golden rotation today. Yes, it started like 3 hours ago and it's gonna be there for all of today and I think all of tomorrow as well. Would you like to join us, Choco? To be a lord, you would first have to be British. Sorry, a British. Yeah. Also, welcome gaming, haven't seen you in a while. But that's my fault because I haven't streamed in a while. Kill the chicken! There we go. Yeah! Oh, dangerous. Stop trying to bite me. It tastes like fish, I guess. Okay, nice. We're gonna have enough eggs for sure. Just gonna make sure to stay alive. You hear every stream. Oh, really? That's awesome. Silent lurker sometimes. To all the actual silent lurkers in chat, I'm actually one myself. Like, whenever I watch someone stream, it's extremely rare that I actually say something, unless it's like a close friend. There's so many people whose streams I watch sometimes, but I've never even said hello. Those are usually some of the best. Some of the biggest. I don't know if I want to call it fans. Some of the biggest supporters. I don't know, something like that. That's awesome. Oh yeah, not really that silent. I know. But every stream means every stream, so that's nice. The algorithm was kind enough to show it to a bunch of you, but those of you who don't know, I basically announced Splash 3 2 days ago. More original music. Splatoon inspired. And I have uploaded the first track basically, so if you did not get notified for that for some reason, check it out at some point. Splash Ultimate, kind of like Smash Ultimate. Alright, I think I gotta use my special. Or something! No! Take uni, yararita! His name is just Iron Ball in Japanese. I'm just gonna use it here, to be honest. We need the eggs, that's why I'm not leaving. It looks good though. Yeah! Okay, I take it back. Jesus. Okay, good. That was dangerous. Ah, boss time again, nice. What do you think of the nickname suggestions above? About your nickname? Stoffel? Chrissy? Chrissy sounds very female to me. Christopherus? Toffee? Jesus. Christian, yeah. Alright, I hate that I got the sword. So what do I do with the sword here? Do we just attack this dude? I don't know, actually. Or am I attacking the I'm probably attacking Salmons, huh? Okay, we dealt a lot of damage there. Come on! No! Okay, I sacrificed myself for the greater good. The thing is, ideally, they have to attack each other. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult to win. So, just like that. Boom. I think this time we're going to be able to kill Joe, but not the other two. And that's partially because of my weapon. There's not much I could have done! Come on, I want to kill Joe! Please! Yeah! Okay, good enough. He's built like an iron ball, to be fair. Yeah. Just iron ball. I mean, big man, not big man, what is his name again? Big shot. It's kind of like iron ball as well, I guess. You like the little trails the eggs leave behind? I'm gonna make a new room. I don't need to make a new room, but if there's a fourth person in chat who would like to join us, we're currently only playing, we're only 3 people right now playing. So, pool is bangbing, as it has always been and will probably always be for the lifespan of this game. Join us if you want. The strat for Triumvirate is to make Joe attack Boris Bomb and then have Joe kill Kozuna and then kill Joe. Yeah, something like that, basically. Hello everybody, my name is Five Nights at Freddy's and welcome to Markiplier. That's not quite me, I guess. My body has remembered that it both needs and wants nutrient intake. You have food now, that's good. Yeah, sometimes I forget to eat, or even worse, I forget to drink. Then I'm like, why am I having a headache? Out of nowhere. Yes, and whenever I'm having a headache, I turn into Pick the Cat chat. I'm having a headache. Anyway, fourth person in chat who would like to join us? Can I join? I'm currently waiting for the game to load. Yeah, sure. If you can make it in time, I can wait for another couple minutes if needed. And in the meantime, I'm gonna talk as Pick the Cat for no reason. How do you even beat the 3 killer fishes from San Diego? That's the neat part, you don't. Oh, I can join in. I'm currently waiting for the game to load. There we go. Let's go. The fourth person is Joe. Joe? I mean, in a way that's not wrong. I don't think anyone actually calls you Joe, but we're doing that now. Pick the cat. Pick the cat, please. Oh, I missed that. I have missed that. Doing all those random like voice impressions out of nowhere. I should do that more often again. I'm Joe now, I guess. Yeah, Joe Cole Bud. Your name is Joe Cole. What's it gonna be? Mothership? Oh no. I usually just jump back and forth here. Like that's what I do. I jump here, and then I jump there. Don't know if that's the best strategy, but if you get your jumps right, you basically can't get killed. Yeah, and I got killed. The listening just had to get some invoices typed. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm dead again. I am fucking dead! I did not want to swear, but I did. Thanks, Otto. Ah! God, I suck. I suck at this. Good thing that they added invincibility, though. Like, the special, whose name I also forgot. Kraken, I guess? I always pronounce it in a very German way. Kraken! little exaggerated, maybe. Jeez. Hey Metal, how's it going? It's been a while. Golden rotation right now in Salmon Run. They wanted you dead so bad that they were stacked on top of each other and they were rushing you. As they were rushing you. Yeah. Nice. Kraken Schnitzel? Sounds horrible. I would try it though. Nah, I would not. I don't like seafood at all. Like, I like playing as seafood. Like, that's what this game is. But I don't like eating it. Nice! There is no golden rotation, there is no big run, and there is no Splatoon 3. I think all three of that is happening right now, though. Also, 69 people have clicked on the stream today. Haha, nice. Hey, Chad, can I get a haha, nice? Omonoshake ga arawareta you da ne. Awataru koto wa something. I could not read that quickly. What if I blow you up? Bam! Up. Oh, da, da, da. You are dead. Okay, so many short bosses this time. Ah, the children? The children? The children are about to kill me. Nice. Still have a special that I probably don't need. Oh, I need a special! I could get past the first level when I was little. Ooh, which game? Mystery Duck? A random question to you all in chat. What was the first video game you ever played? Just out of sheer curiosity. What is the first video game you ever played, or that you remember? Maybe it wasn't actually the first, but what's the first video game you remember that you played? In my case, it's actually not even that easy to answer. Could be 3 different games, I guess. Mario Kart 64, interesting. Holy shit, Chris is pissing on the moon! I've come to make an announcement! No. Sonic 2. Oh, my... Similar for me, actually, Otto. Prince of Persia. That old. I think... Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That was your first game. Oh, really? Super Mario Land 2. Oh, that was also one that I played very early on. But not Super Mario Land 2, it was Super Mario Land. Like the original. That was also one of the first games I ever played, I think. I think... the first game that I ever played, I could be wrong though, is either Pokemon Red. It's either Pokemon Red, or Sonic 3. Like, yes, Otto, I actually played Sonic 3 before I played Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. I still think that Sonic 3 is the best video game of all time, by the way. So if you've never played it, you should play Sonic 3 Knuckles. But if you do, please do not play Sonic Origins. That version is kind of horrible. That port or whatever. You don't really know? I remember playing the Sonic Racing game. And Scooby-Doo game. And there was also a DuckTales game or something that I played. I don't remember what exactly it was though. It was a 3D game. I remember that. About some sort of ghost house or something like that. And you were playing as Donald Duck. I don't know what to look for. Or if this game actually exists. Maybe it was just a fever dream. I have no idea. But I do know that a game like that exists. A fairly old one for PC. That was also one of the first games I've ever played. I have no clue what it's called though. And even if you told me the name right now, I could not confirm if that's it. Super Mario 64 was also one of the first ones I played, I think. Not entirely sure about that though. Is RGG Kensan acceptable? I don't even know what that is. I remember mashing and not understanding why I couldn't win in the Sonic one. You grew up doing a ton of stuff with Super Mario 64. Oh, nice. I actually never had a Nintendo 64. But my uncle did, and my uncle is my neighbor. To this day, my uncle is actually my neighbor. So he used to have the cool stuff. He used to have I think still does have Nintendo 64. He was the first one to get a Sega Game Gear. If any of you in chat remember that console. I love that thing. He was one of the first one to get a Dreamcast. Also something that I played a lot. Ouch, I died. Sonic Adventure or like Sonic Shuffle and games like that. I played all of these when I was a child. Also, I think one of the first games that I ever played was Super Mario World, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe I was too old for that already. Like when it came out, now I was not one of the first one, but it was one of the best ones I played as a child. I loved this game as a child. And I still do. Super Mario World is probably my favorite 2D Mario game to this day. Even though Mario Bros. Wonder is actually really, really close. Such a good game. Nice, I don't have any special left though. You've never had a Nintendo 64 either? Oh, were you playing, like, emulators, I guess? Actually, I think I have early memories of Pokemon Stadium. Oh! Also Nintendo 64, interesting. Against a Yakuza game that only released in Japan. Okay. Say hi to him from me. That would be super weird if I say, yeah, by the way, Baba says hi. And he's gonna be like, what the fuck is a Baba? But yeah, I think the first game that I ever played was probably Pokemon Red or Sonic 3. Has to be one of those two. Maybe I'm completely misremembering though, and it was like Mario P-Cross or something like that. I have no idea. Or Tetris. You say Tetris, right? In German we say Tetris, with a very long E for whatever reason. Tetris. Oh, another game that I'm just remembering right now that I had as a child and that I still love to this day is the Smurfs Nightmare. Those of you who have been following me for a while know just how much I love the soundtrack for the small soundtrack for this game. It's 8-bit, but arguably probably my favorite 8-bit soundtrack of all time. So good. Still no boss. Stop voice recording. I play those games on emulator. I never ended up owning Super Mario 64 officially until 5 years ago when 3D All-Stars came out. That was actually the first time I owned it myself. Insane, I know. Your favorite 8-bit soundtrack has either got to be Kirby's Adventure or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've never played a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, actually. Never. Since I know nothing about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, do they have... are they named after real-life artists in English as well? Because I know that the German names are like... Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and... what's the fourth one again? What's the fourth one called again? Michelangelo, of course! We've played N64 on real hardware once, and it was Yoshi's Story. Oh yeah, I used to play Yoshi's Story as a child, and I never got past the first level because I was too dumb for the game. Another thing that I struggled with a lot, and those of you who have played Sonic 3 can probably relate to that, but Carnival Night Zone Act 2, the barrel. No, or barely any child got past that point. There's a point where you basically just have to press up and down, but the game doesn't tell you that. So basically everyone I know, including myself, we had to somehow glitch our way through that to actually continue playing the game. And as I grew older and the internet, you know, came about, I was surprised just how many people struggled with that exact same problem. So cool when that happens. Don't forget to like the stream if you like the stream, and write a hate comment if you hate it. Ah! I was looking in chat. Don't forget that Splatoon 2 had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle official Splatfest. Oh, did it? Oh yeah, you're right. Completely forgot about that. Why does the new version of YouTube Studio no longer show me stats? Like, I don't know for how long I've been live. I don't know stuff like how many people have liked, how many people have done this and that. It's a new tab now. Okay, why? It was perfect before though. Oh, that's a shame. I finally get the slosher and it's against this enemy. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, but the reason why I asked if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are called the same in English is because as a child you take the, in my case, German names for granted, and all of a sudden when you're an adult or like older, I guess, and you hear the original names for the first time, it just blew my mind. For example, talking about, I don't even know what the studio is called in English. Talking about the ducks from the Mickey Mouse universe. The three nephews or whatever from this rich duck have completely different names in German than in English. And to me, the English names, even though they are the official and original ones, just sound so wrong. Because I'm used to the German names. I think the names are like Huey, Chewy, Dewey or something like that in English, and I'm like, no, that's wrong. That's not their names. No, I disagree. DuckTales. Yeah, the German names are Tick, Trick, and Track. Those are their names. Tick, Trick, and Track. And the rich dude, I don't know his English name, but in German he's called Dagobert, which sounds very, very German. First time we're getting missed, by the way, today. This is wave 3, so just use all of your specials. I can't believe that this killed me! Tick-Tick-Tack sounds like German tic-tac-toe. No, those are just their names to me. And I refuse to accept that their actual names are different. That's just one random example though. I'm sure that there's more names that are different in German, and I'm like, no, I grew up with those names, so those are the actual names to me. Also, by the way, chat, I think we're not gonna make this. Like, we might still be able to, but it's gonna be really difficult. Like, there's no time to take out the stingers. We need those eggs. It was close enough, though, at least. 28 out of 31 is not bad. Scrooge McDuck? Ebenezer? Or Scrooge? Interesting. Yeah, in German he's called Dagobert. And there used to be a criminal in Germany, like 20 years ago or something like that, who actually named himself Dagobert because he was after money, but at the same time he didn't want to hurt anyone. A criminal who made the news because he's not the kind of relentless, cruel criminal whatsoever. He just wanted the money and he made sure that no one got hurt. He just needed money. He called himself Dagobert, which is kind of funny. Yeah! there we go. Strasha! I could also just throw a bomb, I guess, but nah. Oh god. Yeah. Sir, could you please stop breathing? Thank you. Oh god! So many big shots! Get lost. There we go. No! Embezzlement Scrooge. The track squeaky clean spin from Mario Kart translates to accelerated toilet in Spanish. Accelerated toilet. You've seen the German names, you like them a lot? Like sometimes German localization just keeps the names, and sometimes they're completely different. I think these days they mostly just keep the original names. But back in the day, localization also meant coming up with German names for a lot of characters, or German sounding names instead of English ones. They stopped doing that eventually though. Someone needs to help me, I'm dead. Thanks, Otto. No. Why did the snake kill me like that? You're from Romania, you don't get localizations at all, really? Like, you just watch everything in the original language then, with subtitles or something like that, I guess? Or how does it work? Oh, you mean in games, okay. You didn't even know Morty Fieldmouse was even a character. I have never heard of that name, I think. Probably like Martin Feldmaus in German or something like that. I have no idea though. Another one? Hey Chad, tell me any English, or doesn't need to be English, any name of a video game character or like whatever, and I'm going to spontaneously come up with a German version. I'm gonna try to make it sound as German as possible. I need my daily dose of like brain training or whatever. Hey Ninja Pair, how's it going? I feel a boss approaching potentially. Boss time? No boss time yet. Oh my god, a pair. That's a weird way to say hello, but yeah. How are we doing this fine night? Doing well. Doing really well, actually. Today was a great day. Apparently he's Mickey Mouse's nephew, one of them. Interesting. So yeah, Chad, tell me the name of any character and I am going to localize it into German on the spot. Why do you have your Salmon Run in Japanese? Because I play all games in Japanese, or most games in Japanese. Back when the lockdown and stuff like that happened, I basically just decided, you know what, I'm gonna learn Japanese now. And so that I don't forget about it again, I just have all of my games in Japanese, or my phone in Japanese and stuff like that. Do SpongeBob? I mean, he already has a German name, and his German name is SpongeBob Schwammkopf. So technically his German name is SpongeBob Spongehead, which is actually stupid, to be honest. They did not translate his German name, so I'm going to give him a German name now. Brotbat. Because he looks like bread. Brot. Okay, Chris, Pearl, and Marina. Okay, Claudia! As in, clown also means to steal, by the way, chat. So Pearl is gonna be Claudia, and Marina will be Marianne. Claudia und Marianne. I want to join this translation thing. Do it. That's fun, to be honest. More, give me more characters. Okay, we need more eggs, a couple more. Oh god! I had to use both of my specials here, I think. But yeah, we made it. Give me names! Give me names! DVA from Overwatch? The thing is, I don't actually know who that is, so I'm gonna call him... I would know would need to know the character though. Bart Simpson? To be honest, Bart already sounds fairly German, but I'm gonna call him Bart, because that's even more German. And instead of Simpson, that's way too English. We're gonna call him Bat. What's something that sounds similar to Simpson? Schmidt is boring. Bert. Bert Schmidt. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Miguel? That's Spanish, isn't it? Or Portuguese. So, Michael. Aha! I exploded your face! No, okay, we got it. It's starting to get really difficult now. We're at 670, and it's noticeably become a little more difficult. Coco takes place in Mexico, so it's Spanish. In that case, I think I need to give him a stereotypically Spanish name. But Miguel already is quite a common name, isn't it? Shy guy? I should just translate that literally. Schüchterner Typ. Typ is not German enough. Schüchterner Kerl. It literally just means shy guy. Eat my bomb! Okay, can I kill this dude like this? Nice. How many of them are there? Come on. Stop existing! Okay, there we go. Nice! Okay, boss time, come on! Boss time, there we go! What if I write a character name in Romanian and you try to guess? Do it. I'm curious now. Tell me a Romanian name and I'm gonna try to guess who it is. I got pushed off the shoreline by a small fry. F. Alright, let's try and make them kill each other. Oh no! Not the dualies. Princesa Persica. That's probably Princess Peach, I guess. It kind of sounds like Princess Peach to me. Could be completely wrong though, I have no idea. Or Princesa, or how we pronounce that. The first word is princess, that's for sure. Show me your nipple, where's the weak spot? That's not a good thing to yell, I'm sorry, Chad. Ah! We actually got crushed up here. Yes, it's Peach, and you butchered that? Yeah. I can still recognize that it has to be Princess Peach, though, even though I don't know Romanian pronunciation at all. Shoot the pimple! Ah! Not bad, I guess. Not too bad. I'm gonna make a new room now, and we're gonna play a last couple of matches before we end the stream. Is it possible to join the room without being in the pool? Probably not, unless we happen to be Switch friends. I think it's easier to just join the pool. We just needed 30 more. Alright, this is a good time for me to stop. Gotta head to work. Thanks for the games. It was nice playing Salmon Run with you. Likewise. And safe travels to work. I am going to make a new room now, so other people have the chance to join. We're gonna play a couple more rounds. I don't want to exaggerate, though. Prinsessa! Persitsu! Persisu! I have no idea. And I'm gonna reach out at some point also for the commissions. Yeah, it's good day, mas. So, if you'd like to join me, join me. If not, then don't join me, I guess. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, chat. Welcome, Metal. Ah, the princess. There we go. That was fast. Bye-bye, Otto. Bye-bye. That was supposed to sound like Luigi, but I haven't tried his voice in ages. So I'm not going to. I'm still tuning into you. Just about to draw, and I'm trying to decide what to draw on my long list. Trust your gut feeling. Whatever feels right. That's how I usually do it. When I have multiple things on my list, and if there's no real deadline whatsoever, whatever feels right in this moment is what I work on the first. Ah! Stop hitting me with a pen. Oh no! What about German names for Waluigi and Wario? Okay, they both sound Italian, so let's do the complete opposite. Let's start with Wario. I'm just gonna say... Oh, this one is difficult, actually. We're gonna call him... I can't come up with anything. Hold on a second. We need those eggs, by the way, chat. Nice. Okay, Wario is going to be, why is this so difficult, this name? Jeez. What in the world is a sharp TZ or TZ? Is it like me when I've been in the darkness for too long and I see light, I go... It's probably up here. Or down there, I guess. Yep. Kill it! Ah, close. Probably hero. Hero down. Yeah, down there again. Stop resisting! To be honest, thinking about it, Vario, you just pronounce it in a German way, already works. It changes the entire name, right? Vario. And the other one is obviously going to be, those names are difficult. Those names are really difficult to come up with something funny. So instead of coming up with something funny, I'm gonna call them, what are the most stereotypical German names I can think of? Franz? And... Depends on what we come up with for Luigi. Let's assume Luigi is Ludwig, then it's War Ludwig. Franz and Hans. I like War Ludwig for Luigi. Okay, we are struggling hard. Okay, we need those eggs, so I'm gonna lure them here. Come on. Nice. Markus is probably even more German than Mario. So we're gonna call them Markus and Ludwig. Superstar Saga or whatever. Barely, yeah. But we made it. And then someone died. Itsumoto chikao buki ga atta no ni, blah 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 blah. Markus und Ludwig. But then Wario needs to be Varkus, even though that name doesn't exist. That is so stupid. Varkus and Var Ludwig. Varkus. What are Pearl and Marina's names in German? Like actually? Perla. And I don't know Marina. I think it's actually also Marina. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Perla und Marina. Yeah. So Marina is the same, but Pearl is Perla. Which is an actual name, by the way. But don't ask me too much stuff about German localization of Splatoon. I've actually never played Splatoon in German. Like, I think I played the first one in German for a short period of time. Translate this Splatoon character's name from Spanish to English, Marina. I mean, I assume they also just... I assume she has the same name in Spanish as well, maybe? Or did they Spanify it? Spanishify? Oh, that's Marie? Wait, Marie is Marina? Marie in Spanish is Marina. Oh, that's unfortunate. What is Marina in Spanish then? Also Marina? Is every character called Marina in Spanish? Big man's Spanish name? Marina. Everyone is Marina, always has been. Alright. Marinade? Marinade? Welcome back, Hyper. Also, mods look different to me on YouTube now. It's a new kind of blue, isn't it? And you have a blue symbol next to your name as well. Interesting. Never mind, it's not Spanish, it's Italian. Everyone is Marina? Oh wait, I think Marina in Spanish is still Marina, actually. Oh! So there's two Marinas in there. The whole thing was about Italian, not Spanish. I remembered wrong. Marie in Spanish is Tina. Okay. You have a shield next to your name now, yes. Is that plot armor or like... You have plot armor now. You protect with 2C. Hyper protect. Ah, you know what? I still have a special. Whee! Plotter armor, yeah. Me and protect. Anyway, back into the void I go. Thanks for joining in again, or like looking here. Oh, I was the worst, I guess. I helped. Or as I always say to a Japanese friend of mine, I just stood there. When I messed up. I just stood there and did nothing. Okay, the next one is going to be the final room for today. So, join me if you want. And if not, then stay outside. Alright. Die aktuelle Bitrate des Streams von 12.290 kbps liegt über der empfohlenen Bitrate. Wir empfehlen die Verwendung bla. Why is YouTube Studio in German for me again all of a sudden? I mean, I guess why not? That's the same team, isn't it? I forgot, I could be wrong. But it's fine, alright. Blah 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 blah. To be honest, Hyper's name pops out more now though with that blue dot, blue shield. That's nice. Do I also have a shield next to my name? Let me test something. No, my name is just yellow. That's it. Maybe it looks different to you all. You accidentally hit join random game. F. I'm just gonna throw that here. Yeah! Hey Ultra Zigzag, I haven't played Salmon Run for a while. Same, it's been like... I played with a friend once, apart from that I think it's been a year or so? Almost, like June. It's not a year, I know, but... close enough, I guess. Yeah, welcome to the stream. And F for Choco. Sorry, your name is Joe today. Nah. Yeah, gold rotation today and tomorrow. Streaming today. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Kinda stupid to kill all the enemies down there, but should be fine. Oh, yeah. Come here! No! Stay here! Oh. Nice. It's okay, I've accepted my new identity as Joe. Just today. Joe Cole. That was close. I think I almost accidentally killed myself here. Lots of stingers this time. Okay, someone needs to get rid of at least half of the flyfish. Oh, I'm just now seeing that we have 3 katanas. Thankfully, I'm not one of them. Because it's by far my worst crystal weapon. I think. Either that or the dualies. Not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that I'm bad with them. Nice. Woo. Yeah, I want to be on here. Okay. Oh, you still have a special left. That metal is dead. F for metal in chat. You had 2. You could have used them. No, but it's fine. We're already at 750, by the way, chat. We've only lost once during wave 2. Apart from that, we've basically been destroying. Which isn't super suppressive. Which isn't super impressive. Super suppressive. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Which isn't super impressive, given that we're playing with crystal weapons. But still, not bad. No, it's fine. Bam! I love doing that. I need to add BAM though, otherwise it only hits half as hard. Da 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 da. You can arguably make the coolest stunts with this weapon, though. No! No! I killed myself! Today, and to see if I still feel, I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. Someone help us! Alright. Thanks, Otto, or thanks, Metal. Ah, it's super suppressive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-boo-doo-doo. Whoa! I missed. That was a weird sound. Someone should clip that and sample that and put that into a song. Me going. Ah. Nice. La. Nice. It's been ages since I've seen one of your streams. I've gotten way better. Not a Salmon Run though. Oh, that's cool. It's been ages since you've seen one of my streams. It's probably because I have not streamed that much in the past, like, year, to be honest. Like, I did stream Kirby Air Riders a lot and Donkey Kong Bonanza. But Splatoon, I haven't touched that in a while. And in 2026, I think this is only my, I don't know, third stream or so? February is almost over, and I think this is stream number 3. Like, I haven't been super active. Most of the time, I've either been busy or exhausted. But today just felt right. Just felt right. What do you think of the health bars? I've tested that once and they're barely noticeable. They are a good addition though, I think. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're not gonna make this. It's been super suppressive. That was still close though. Yeah, but yeah, that's didn't make that. It's also difficult though, to be completely honest. This game is way too suppressive. I'm gonna overuse the word suppressive from now on, I think. Super suppressive. Are you playing the game competitively, Zigzag, or did you just practice for fun? I mean, you can also play it competitively and for fun, of course, but yeah. Oh. Downstairs! As we always used to say, it's a downstairs wave. Boom! Nice. Yeah! What killed me? I didn't even see anything. I feel like a child might have killed me. Oh, there's big shots again over there. Nice. I've been trying to improve, so I guess competitively, yeah, that's awesome. We'll try to join next lobby. This is actually going to be the final lobby for today. Yeah, I've started streaming fairly early today. Already been streaming for like 3 hours. Basically, I want to play until we reach the bosses again. The boss again. I would prefer it if you did not kill me. No! I'm gonna stream more often, though. Probably. Always hard to say that. So we can play together next time then. So many short bosses, Jesus Christ. Oh God. Ow. You say this every stream. Yeah. That's true. I'm trying to. It really depends. Like, I'm not a streamer, I'm not a full-time streamer or full-time YouTuber or whatever. Sometimes stuff just comes up and I have to prioritize work. Oh, fog again. Did I miss? Yeah. Okay. Now it's basically just about surviving. No! The vertical flick killed me. Hello, Beck. I'm Chris. No, welcome back, Ninja Pair. Save me! Nice, thanks. Ah! Nice. Oh, and boss time. So it means stream is gonna be over after this. Let's try and win. Come on, we can win. We haven't been able to defeat them a single time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just give me a good weapon this time. Give me the stringer, please. That's my favorite during this phase. Stringer. Yeah! I just have to moan, I guess, and then I get it. I think I'm dead. I think I'm for sure dead, yeah. Ow! Joe has killed me. Okay, we're doing well, and by that I mean not me. Oh god. That wasn't too bad though. That was not bad. Not bad. I don't think it's possible to win this. It's impossible. It's possible. It's just really, really difficult. Like I mentioned earlier that I've only been able to do it like 5 or 6 times. Ever. You basically... I don't know who said it. I think it was Gaming? Someone in chat said it. You basically need Joe to kill the other 2. Or like help kill the other 2, while you constantly attack Joe. You haven't been able to once. It's insanely difficult if you ask me. Alright, chat. Thank you so much for playing. This has been fun. First Salmon Run stream in a while. A long while. As always, I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. I don't know when I'm gonna upload the next video. No idea. You're just gonna see it. If not, if you're not on my Discord server, consider joining. !Discord. And also, if you haven't watched my latest video, an original Splatoon inspired tune, like you all know this one, it's a remade version of Incline from Splash 1, because that song appears on the new album again as well. Check that out. That being said, thanks so much for watching, and I will show you more stuff, more music soon-ish. The album isn't actually done yet. There's gonna be a very, very heavy sounding metal band on there though. It's like metal with synths, kind of like Despair, but more extreme, if that makes sense. Look, I'm so looking forward to it. You're trying to break it down. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Snap sound. Next time. I will see you all. Snap sound. I don't know if my mic actually picks that up. Next time. Okay, bye bye.